Hello, my name is Eric, and today I have a 70-year-old patient who reports lower extremity pain and has history of falls. The patient was diagnosed with diabetes 18 years ago, and he feels numbness and tingling on his feet. One of the tests that he had was the sensory integrity test, so the patient is not able to feel vibration or pinprick on the distal legs, but complains of pain when a cotton ball is struck gently across his feet. The patient has allodynia, and it's when the patient brain cannot process and interpret sensory information, and this could affect his treatment because the patient might feel pain when there's not any pain, and sometimes they won't feel anything at all when there's a stimulus happening on his feet. So the patient had 3 tests to test his balance and gait, and one of the tests was the functional reach test, where he scored 5 inches and the normal value is 10.5. So this test measures the distance between the length of an outstretched arm while maintaining a stable base of support. So his score was really low, and he's an increased risk of falling. The second test that he has was the Bear Balance Scale, and his score was 41 out of 56, and below a 41 score indicates risk of falling. So this test includes 14 tasks that measures the person's balance abilities. And the third test that he had was the time up and go, where he scored 22 seconds and the normal is less than 10 seconds. So this test measures the mobility of a person, and the person stands and walks for about 10 feet, and the normal will be less than 10 seconds. So since he scored 22 seconds, he's in a greater risk of falling. So some of the exercises that I will do will be: first, sit to stand. He will do it for 3 sets of 10 reps, and basically it will increase his strength on his lower extremities, and it will make it easier for him to stand up of a chair. A progression that I will do will be to do a partial squat and then a full squat. Then the second exercise will be knee extensions, 3 sets of 10 reps. It will be to increase his strength on his quadriceps, and I will increase that exercise by adding weight or adding reps, or he could even march in place to increase his quadriceps strength. And the third exercise will be clamshells. It will be 3 sets of 10 reps. So that exercise will be for the gluteus medius, and the gluteus medius is important for the stance phase. So a way to progress that exercise will be standing abduction, and then another exercise that I will do will be weight shifting. So he will hold 10 seconds on each side, and he will do it for 5 times. That will increase his balance, and a way to progress it will be to have one leg standing on one leg, and then weight shifting to each side. And then the last exercise will be a single leg stance. So he will hold it for 10 seconds, and he will do it for 10 times for each side. And I will progress it by, he could even raise his leg more, or I could add a weight so he could balance better on one side. And I will know that the patient is improving because the exercises are becoming easier. He's able to balance more, and he has more speed when he's walking. So he's able to complete the test, the functional range test, the bare balance scale test, and the time up and go. He will have greater scores on the test, and he will be able to walk better and have more balance to decrease his risk of falls.